Don't give up on us, baby. Don't make the wrong seem right. The future isn't just one night. It's written in the moonlight and painted on the stars. We can change ours. Don't give up on us, baby. We're still worth one more try. I know we put the last one by just for the rainy evening. But maybe start you. Don't give up on us, I know we can still come through. How sad is that? We lost David Soul from Starsky and Hutch. He's the Hutch in Starsky and Hutch. He was 80. Fuck. He had a #1 single in 1977. Don't Give Up on Us, Baby. God, I remember that from the radio in my childhood like crazy. It's got this crazy half bridge. I couldn't get to sleep last night. It wasn't right to stop believing. Da, 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 even so. It's crazy structure. He's like, I picked up my guitar for a second. I was like, I'm going to learn that real quick. There's like 16 augmented chords in that song. Shit, I don't know. Emmett could play it. I can't. I was like, wow. I could play it on piano, but I certainly couldn't play that on guitar. It's like, they're like, and I have my only acoustic guitar is tuned Nashville. That's sharp. So even so, I couldn't. It wouldn't work out because that's Nashville. That's for like strumming really high, glassine, pretty accent things. It's not for anything. I actually wrote a song that's hopefully be on the next Hitman record if that ever happens. That's in Nashville tuning, and it's really cool, and no one will be able to figure it out. And the singer wrote it. How fun is that? How's everybody tonight? Machine's still talking, so we got 15 in the room. Hello, all 15 of you. Andrew's here. He made it home. Let's bash. Look at that, man. 2 Canadian dollars. I made it home. Let's bash. Let's bash, Andrew. Let's do that. Let's do that. Super sticker from Nathaniel Hannon. Ba-da-bow. He never asks any questions. You know why? Because he knows everything. There's nothing I don't know that he doesn't know. It's very annoying. It's really annoying to not be the smartest guy in the room. Something Nathaniel wouldn't know. So yeah. So David Saul, what a shitty thing to hear. I'm very sorry. Blackbird says, yeah, RIP David. For those of you who are international, of which you are many, in the United States, there was a show called Starsky and Hutch, which I believe definitely made it across the pond and elsewhere, all points east and west. They made a movie with Ben Stiller and one of the brothers, the one with the funny nose. I know he's famous. I can't remember his name. But man, that was like Charlie's Angels, Starsky and Hutch. What else was big at that time? Those are the Dukes of Hazzard. I mean, just Paul Michael Glaser, who played Starsky. What a life that poor guy endured. He lost his entire family because his wife got a blood transfusion when she was pregnant, and both of his kids were born with HIV. This was before blood testing, before anybody even knew what it was, before anybody had any idea what AIDS or HIV was. They didn't know. It was an unknown entity. And she had a blood transfusion while she was pregnant, and she passed that on to her daughter, and unbeknownst to her, she passed it on to her next child. And then she passed away. Elizabeth Glaser, she started the AIDS Foundation. She started so much amazing things for the HIV AIDS awareness world. She was one of the pioneers, went to Congress. She was an amazing, amazing, amazing human being. And and that was his wife. And he lost his wife and kids. It's just tragic that what that guy's been through. He directs now. He's 80 also, and he's a big director in the television world, like Michael Lembeck and other people who starred on a lot of series. Like Michael Lembeck was from One Day at a Time, which was a Norman Lear show, and yeah, amazing stuff. Yeah, he had like a that was a Torino, right? A Ford Torino. Nathaniel says $4.99 beauty show. He says, I don't know about that, Dirk. I sure felt dumb in grad school, and you know a lot more about Omega and music than I'm like, well, listen, man. I don't know a lot more about Omega. I mean, you own the sickest one they make. You should have done your homework by now, my friend. I certainly hope that you did. Well, music, I mean, that's been my world my whole life. So, I mean, if you know, I would imagine like the singer from Rat doesn't know anything about music. He's probably just like, I'm out on the streets, that's where we meet. Get out of the way, round and round. Yeah, I would imagine that guy knows nothing. He knows about like Marlboros, strippers, and Jack Daniels. That hurt, by the way, to sing like that on the streets. That's where we meet. He's like you know what sounds like? Sounds like Carol Channing. He thinks like he's the Carol Channing of heavy metal. Out on the streets, that's where we meet. That's who he is. Rat. Not that they don't have songs that I like. They do. They have songs that I like. But, you know, he's a sleazebag. I remember a girl I know who will remain nameless worked at his label, which was Atlantic Records, and she slept with him, and she said he was the dirtiest person that she's ever encountered in her life. And that's not good. Franco Boticastad. Car was great. I believe that was a Torino, Grand Torino, right? Grand Torino, right? Starsky and Hutch, Grand Torino. All right, just making sure because Paul knows everything about every car ever made. Talk about somebody who knows savant-like knowledge of things. I mean, Jesus Christ, does he know everything? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Rogers, $4.99. Oh, happy Quiche Friday. Happy Quiche Friday to you. If you're in the United States, I'm going to ship you a quiche if you get the 3 questions right, and they're super easy. I mean, are they? Are they super easy? I wish they had like a thing where I could just like throw everybody's name in the pool and come up with something great. You know, I think I could. I don't know if they got. Thank you, Tom Rogers, $4.99. Happy Quiche Day. It is Quiche Day. Andrew Volkovich. I think that also happened to the wife of the guy from Ships. Oh God, who from the white? Which guy? Certainly not Punch. And you know, Chris Pine's dad was like the sergeant on that show. Robert Pine. Sam-led Consulting. Greetings, mate. Kenny, Kiche, upvote, upvote, upvote. Yeah, do that. Do all that stuff. Upvote as much as you can. Get that algorithm going. Man, I got to tell you something, everyone. This week has been the best Bashers week of all time. The best numbers, best super chats, the best everything, the best comments, the best everything, the best you. And that just makes the best me. So I can't thank you enough for that. What a week so far. It's been just like it's been growing. And here's the word that everyone uses, exponentially. It's really like the channel's really picking up steam. And it's all because of you. It's a little bit of me, but mostly because of you. Jim Lassick, $5. Welcome to the weekend, brothers and sisters from Chicago. Cheers. Hey, you could get the quiche because you're in Chicago. Listen, here's the deal with the quiche. I'm going to make the quiche. After you win, you tell me what you can have vegetables and cheese and stuff. I don't handle meats. I don't do it. I used to do it. I don't do it anymore. I don't want to bring it in my house. I keep my house kosher, vegetarian kosher. I'll make you the quiche of your choice, and you can choose your cheeses as well. And I've shipped them, so I have it down to a science. There's a box that's got a little box where I put the little frozen carbon dioxide in there, and I ship it. I do next day air, and the shit comes up, and it's great, and it's still frozen, or it's almost frozen, and you can enjoy it. Heat it up, put it at 350 for 19 minutes, 18 depending on your oven, and it will be fantastic. I promise you. because I make a good quiche. And I didn't eat that quiche, so that quiche lasted a long time. So both fat now. And he's never been fat in his entire life. Nathaniel Hannon. I can't do that. That's Sam Led Consulting's theme song. Nathaniel Hannon. I'm going to go, Nathaniel Hannon. Everybody's got to have a theme song, right? I got to come up with a better one for you. Because now I know you. We've had dinner. We've sat across the table. We've swapped watches and stories and war stories. It was rather impressive that Paul knew such specific details about my Mustang, down to carburetor options and gear issues. Dude, there is nothing you can put past that guy about classic American cars. And, I mean, he's a Pontiac lunatic. When I met him, he had a Pontiac Catalina Landau Coupe. It was a fucking boat, but he had a Grand Prix. He had a Bonneville. He had a lot of stuff, and that's what he loves. He loves American cars. He just loves big old American boats. They're ships. They're the SS United States. That's why he's so obsessed with the SS United States. And if you guys don't know about the SS United States, Paul is the chairperson of the New York City chapter of the SS United States, which is America's flagship, the largest passenger vessel ever created by the United States of America, built under complete secrecy by the United States government in conjunction with various state organizations, and it was designed to be fireproof and convertible into a troop ship in 24 hours, and still holds the record for the fastest trip. It's called the Blue Riband. Fastest to the left, fastest to the right, east and west, Atlantic Ocean. It's the fastest in the world. Did I get that out in time? I did. It's designed by a man named Gibbs, and he's kind of a genius. Sam Led Consulting. Dirk's the Omega Whisperer, among other things. Omega's my thing. I know it. I know it well. I wear a Rolex. Oh boy. Today I went to the CPA because got to straighten out some tax things. And he had a 2003 Submariner, pre-ceramic hulls, gorgeous. And I'll throw this out there. He wants to get an Omega white dial racing. Anybody knows links to like a great deal on those? Because he was looking at Chrono, and he says, I don't trust that. I was like, if you can't trust Chrono 24, I don't know who you're going to trust. I mean, who are you going to go to Paul Thorpe? Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? One of those Florida guys? One of the Florida? I wouldn't. No, don't do that. Absolutely. Fuck no. Don't do that. Love will tear us apart. I ask you what you know is true. I love your precious heart. You were there. Two worlds colliding, and we will never tear us apart. You can live. Oh, God. I met Michael Hutchins. I hung out with him. I drank with him. Had cigarettes with him. I met him at a party for, I think it was X. What was the follow-up to Kick? It was the follow-up to Kick. My friend was their publicist. That was the same night I met Andy Warhol. And hung out with Michael Hutchins. Wow. Listen, I was an aspiring rock star. You know, I was pretty with my waist length red hair and no facial hair, obviously. I was too pretty for that. Young and pretty. Where have all the good times gone? So Michael Hutchins, when you were in his presence, you felt like nobody. The guy was, and you might not even be talking about In Excess, and I hope you were. If I'm not, I'm going off on a tangential, because Dirk is tangential. The guy just, it was like being in the presence of Jim Morrison or something like that, because he had this aura around him, this glow, he was just absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. And his mannerism, he floated on air. He was a rock star. And when I was reading Bono's book, they were very, 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 very close mates. it's really sad because like so much bad shit was going on, and he was there for him, as a friend, and just seemed like, Bob Geldof, not such a good guy. Yeah, Joy Division. Okay, you're to damn led consulting. That's the NXS version, Joy Division. It's not a version, right? It's just a different song with the same title, I'm assuming. I don't know much about Joy Division. I mean, didn't they become something else? They became House. That kind of stuff. I'm very murky on it. There goes all my music knowledge. There was like at that time when I was, the 80s, I was listening to a lot of what I always listened to, but I had to keep up with the Joneses in the metal world. And my friend Mimi, who's still one of my New Order, that's it, New Order. New Order came after the singer died. That I know. I'm murky on these bands, other than she took me to see U2 when they were a bar band. I saw them doing nothing. I saw everybody. The Alarm. The Alarm were a great song. A great band, right? Weren't they great? I love The Alarm. Love and Rockets. I saw them live, Tom Voss. I saw them. Yeah. It was unbelievable back in the day. Sam Lynn Consulting. Frecklebutter said, love the National. I don't know. The National. I heard of them. I have no idea what they sound like. I don't know what lots of big bands sound like. I remember walking down 7th Avenue one day and I saw Madison Square Garden tonight sold out Incubus. And I went, is that a death metal band? Can they sell out the Garden? I had no idea. The name Incubus sounds like it would be a Norwegian death metal band. It does not sound like it would be like a pop alt band, and that's what they are. And then oddly enough, here's a funny story. I went to California for Paul's stepmom's sister's wedding. How about that? And I sang at her wedding. She asked me to sing a song of which I don't remember what it was. And I went to Sam Ash, and they had no like reverb or echo. And you doing a performance, you want it to sound somewhat decent. So I went to Sam Ash. I bought this really cool delay box, which I just found. Oh, look at it. It's right here. I bought this. The Prophet. Oh, it's green. You motherfucker. It's green. It's the TC Electronic The Prophet digital delay. And it's green, so you can't see it. Oh, man, does that suck? Because it's green. I apologize. Anyway, long story short, the officiant was this woman, and she was very nice. And she came up to me after the show. She goes, oh, that was a very beautiful job. I was like, oh, well, thank you so very much. And she goes, my son is a singer. You might know him. And she said his name, and I had no idea who he was. And she said, he's the lead singer for Incubus. I went, oh, I know. He wears those earrings that, like the African things where you take a disc and you put it in your ear and it makes what if you decide to never wear those discs again? You now have mutilated ears. What do you do? What do you do with that? You have to go to a plastic surgeon and have that done? Is that what you do? I don't know what one does. It's like getting a lip disc, like you're an African tribe or something crazy like that. I just don't know. I don't know what you do. But that's my story about that guy. And so those bands, sometimes these bands come out and I can't believe they can play the Garden. What? This other band called Dashboard Confessional. My friend Colin, Oisin's old singer from Mr. North, did some work on their record. He sang background vocals, which is ridiculous because he's an amazing singer, and like their singer is not amazing. So like that'd be kind of shitty when you have a background singer who like smokes your ass, right? So they played the Garden, and Colin's like, oh, I'm going to go do a gig. I'm going to sing background for Dashboard Confessional. I said, oh, where are they playing? Thinking it's going to be Mercury Lounge or, somewhere crap. He's like, oh, no, they're playing the Garden, and it's sold out. What? It's crazy. I don't know. Bala says, Stone Roses were really good, especially the rhythm section with Rennie and Monty, and of course, Squire's genius guitar playing. Okay, so here you go. I know who they are, but they've never sold 10 records in the United States. And while, listen, I'm into a lot of bands. Like I love Robbie Williams, and he's never sold 5 records here. And he's the biggest single selling male recording artist, even like excluding the Beatles, of course. He sold more solo records than McCartney or Elton. Isn't that weird? I mean, I love him, and I think he's cheeky and fun and a Great songwriting. I really dig it. But Stone Roses, I know they're much beloved in that world. I know that they are. However, I don't know a single fucking song by them. What's a big song? What's a song I would know? Because sometimes, like when Fairy Tale of New York, she was like, "What do you? Of course, you know that song from the Pogues." And I was like, "I don't know that song. What are you talking about?" And when he died, he's like, "You totally know the song." I said, "I don't know the song." And then I heard the song. I said, "Oh, of course I know the song. Of course I know that song. I've heard it 800 times." Didn't put together the band nor the title. Fun, beautiful song though, really, really beautiful. Chris in the Upper East Side says, "I love Mercury Lounge. I used to see Mr. North there all the time, and I really loved it." I've never played there because my band, we're like the Stone Roses. We have no business in the United States of America at all. My band has whatever we do, we've done, and hopefully we'll still do once my guitar player gets off his ass and decides to stop playing in lots of tribute acts. And I say that with love, my friend Jim. I say that with love. He's very talented, and he's got this amazing band called the Tiki Orchestra. And I'm not talking about that. It's kind of like a Polynesian lounge. It's exotica. It's xylophones. It's amazing shit. But no, he's got like a stoner band right now. But meanwhile, like we put out a new record, and if we did some shows in Europe, we'd be playing for like thousands of people. So I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that. There's a lot of political bullshit that goes on in my band when you're in a band, and it's the egos, and there's so much shit. It's just like I'm always playing Switzerland, and it's annoying, and it's annoying. But hey, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I just need to I'd like to actually go back and get a new voice teacher because I'm older now and my voice has changed considerably. And I'd like to be able to get exactly where I used to be. And you can do that with diligence and some training. It's just that I don't sing a lot, and that's my problem. You need the vocals are a muscle, just like everything else. So your larynx, you just stretch it out and stretch it out and stretch it out. And, you know, you might lose your voice, and then like 2 days later your voice comes back and you got an extra 6 notes, and then you might lose your voice, and then you come back and you got another whole other octave. This is the beauty of it's muscles. I remember when I was a kid and I didn't have proper vocal technique, I would like go sing with my band Excalibur because we were cheesy and medieval, corny. And like we'd rehearse and I'd lose my voice and I wouldn't be able to make rehearsal the next day. But then I'd come back on Thursday and my voice would be amazing because it heals and it stretches. It's just like everything else. It's like breaking down the muscle, building it up, breaking down the muscle, building it up. And if you don't sing a lot, you really need to work hard to get it back. Franco Botis Cascade says, "Come Undone." Oh, love that song. And did you know that was the song that broke up his partnership with Guy Chambers? Because that was the first song he wrote with other people. They're selling razor blades and mirrors in the street. Come on down. I swear, when I come on down, you'll be asleep. Pray to God. This is an amazing song. He wrote that song with some other people and wanted to put it on the record, and Guy was mad. It's a great song, though. And tensions arose, and the next thing you know, they're not writing for another decade. They broke up, and they were best friends. And that's a shame. That's where egos get stupid. So you get this guy, he's the fat guy from Take That, and he's not going to go anywhere. And somebody manager hires you to write some songs with this idiot, and you do, and he's a bad boy and he does a lot of stupid shit. And the next thing you know, the first single out of the gate is a #1 smash, and then kaboom, 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 kaboom. So now you've been working with this guy, you've been writing these songs, your career's thing. He gets a little bit of an ego. Maybe he just wants to write with other people. And then you get some, I can't believe it. And I love Guy Chambers. This is nothing to sneeze at. He's amazing. Orchestrator, violins like that. Don't Give Up on Us Baby song from the top of the show. Man, listen to that song. Listen to the chords in that song. Listen to the string arrangement. That must be Paul Buckmaster because it's gorgeous. And that's the guy that did all the great arrangements in the 70s. I don't know if it's him. But it sounds like it. Elton John's records were all Paul Buckmaster. Amazing stuff. And you know what? That's what's missing from music. David Soul is a TV singer. Don't give up on us, baby. Don't make the wrong so right. And even if it lasts all night. I mean, what a melody. What a beautiful melody. What do we got now? I take my big ass. Motherfuckers getting on in the deep trash. Getting on, getting in. That's what you get now. And it's like with all the auto tune. Where's the melody? Where's the beautiful string arrangement? Where's the what's the thing that's gonna make me cry? Move me. Move me. Move me. Like, it's not a lot to ask to be moved. I know, like, you get your big ass. I'll kick you out after 96 in deep trash. And I mean, it's just such trashy junk. There, I said it. Get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. Go get off my lawn. I dropped my striker, which is actually a very fine paintbrush. I just think it sounds good. Samlet Consulting says, yeah, oh, she's still on. We had a deal. Oh, well. Well, I've got you. I've got you, babe. He always sends over or whoever's in his channel if they want to come over and see my stream. But apparently he's having a really good one. So let them eat cake. Gordon Lightfoot, who we just lost, Gordon Lightfoot, if you could read my mind, would move you. It totally does move me. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts would tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well in a castle dark or an orchestra. Amazing. Andrew Wolkowicz, and Wilson Katie. Now listen, I don't know if I said this before. I'm a tremendous Heart fan. Big time fan. Mistral Wind, my favorite song from Heart. Love them. Seen them a zillion times. But Katie Lang is the single most important singer since Barbra Streisand. Vocalist. I'm talking from a vocalist a guy who studied operatically and listening, not just technique and all that stuff. No one's got technique like Katie Lang. No one in the world can touch her. And Andrew Wolkowicz sent me a clip of the thing I've seen 50 times. It's her doing crying on an Australian chat show where he goes, come on, just give us a song. She goes, I haven't rehearsed. I haven't been singing lately. I haven't been any. Meanwhile, I just said, you need to sing and stretch out your muscles and sound good. She had no rehearsal, nothing. She's there in a pair of like sandals and whatever. Gets up on stage, sings crying. The best version of crying anyone's ever sung, including Roy Orbison. Sorry, God rest his soul. He wrote it and he was amazing. But she gets up there. And then in the middle, and I said this to Andrew in an email, she's doing like crying over you, crying. She goes like this, while she's singing. She goes like this. She tells the orchestra to pull it down. Right? The end of, what is it? I was all right for a while, only for a while. Then she does this because she wants them to build it because they're getting a bit loud. So Katie Lang, I think she's the most important singer since vocalist. Who are the big? We used to have tons of vocalists, people who were, vocal artists. Ending with like Whitney and Mariah because Mariah is just, get the fuck out, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. She just does that shit now. She doesn't sing anymore. I don't know what she do her voice either. Smokes a lot of weed. I don't know. That's all lip syncy shit anyway. Celine's got stiff person syndrome. She was the last of the right. Those are the last great singers. Christina, great instrument, bad singer. Oversins the shit out of everything. She's got an amazing instrument, but like no. Just, oh, yeah. Oh, sounds like a swarm of bumblebees. Not my thing at all. Don't love it. I don't love it. But that's just what I'm saying. But anyway, I digress. I got a couple of watches to show everybody because people sent in their watches. So let's go have a lookie. Shall we? Let's take a spy on the looking glass and see what's going on my other screen. There it is. That's Vasilios, and that's his Vulcane. Look at that. In a block, 25 jewels. Isn't that a beautiful piece? I love the simplicity of that. I absolutely adore it. And it's very much, I mean, listen, you can see that it takes cues from a Submariner. It's got the bezels are like a Tudor. Its indices are like, they're like a Submariner, but they're printed like a Speedmaster, because they're not inside white gold indices blocks, but they're just kind of like laid on. I love it. I think it's beautiful. Next up. Oh, I clicked that. I got to do that again. I thought I could just click through it and it'd be so easy. I have to throw it in a tab. Windows. Let's go back to this. Right? What do we got here? We have Thomas. Oh, these are beautiful, man. Wait till you see this action. Oh my God, his vintage Omegas. Now this, I've said this 1,000 times. This is the type of collection I would like to build. Look at that. Look at that manly hand. Look at that hairy paw on this guy. Absolutely. That's what a man's wrist looks like. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Look at that. Look at that. He's just watching Thursday show. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, look at this. Holy crap. It's a pre-Seamaster with small seconds. Oh, man. It doesn't, I don't know what size your wrist is. I'm not saying, I mean, you might, what size is that watch? Because they were all so small back then. Now, that is I'm going to say that's a 40. Did you say what is 1944? 2398-1 pre-Seamaster Art Deco dial. Look at that. Caliber 3010 RAPC bumper. Yeah, Paul's has a bumper on it too. Paul's got the bumper movement on his Seamaster calendar, 1952 or 3. It says 52, but on the inside of the case it says 53. But so it's bad. We believe the date of manufacture was 1952. It also has that. It's a 251. Look at this. Oh, you got some fancy shoes there. What you got going on down there? It looks like a stomp box board. Oh, look at this. Once again, look at this. This is the jumbo, 37.5 millimeter. Look at that. Oh man. You know what I love about these two? It's like you didn't fuck with the dials. Don't do that. Daniel Gutierrez. Let's get the super chats up. $2. Bang, 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 bang. Got over from Ush's. He must have been telling a juicy, dirty story, and you guys were all horny. That's crazy. Hey, look who's in the room. Hey, guys, thanks for watching. WNAT, who needs a drink? Watching me some Dirk now. What's up, kiddo? We're looking at Hit Thomas's amazing vintage collection. Look at this. This is fucking gorgeous. Holy smokes, a Roni, baby. Wow. That is crazy town. Look at these. Are beautiful. That looks like doesn't that look like a stomp box? Oh, look at this, a 2771. Oh, with the RAF. Oh, man. My favorite so far. Simply because look at that. Oh, man. What a beautiful piece, man. And look, I love the fact that all the numerals look hand painted on, especially the RAF symbol. Oh, man. This is a beautiful fucking piece. My God. On a NATO. Look at that. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Aren't you all drooling over this? I mean, this for an Omega fanboy like me. This is just like this is what should we call this? Omega bait. Chat Omega. Only Omega. This is amazing. Gotta say. Was that fitting very tightly on your manly wrist? What a masculine wrist. He wins the hairy paws. Oh, I have hairy paws too, so I shouldn't make fun. So does Asheen. We're cavemen. Look at that. Oh. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Oh, man. Listen, I just want to say that you are a man of taste and style. Not to offend anybody else. But this is where Dirk's this is up Dirk's lane. Look at that. This is what I need to do. I need to start going and just finding old barn finds, old jewelry shops, because they can be had, and they can be had for a reasonable amount of money. Now I'm not sure. Did you say anything about this? Because I'm not sure what the movement on there is. Yeah. Now you say that's not a Ranchero, even though it looks like it, because it would say Ranchero on it. And I was thinking about getting a Ranchero because nobody cares, but now they kind of do. The movement in this, you don't say what it is. 59. This was for the Pakistani Air Force. Okay, great. Wow. Oh man. Drool, mega drool. Don't be jealous. Your suit scruffers. That's right. Don't be jealous. Karen Kelly guitarist. Karen Kelly guitarist. That is gorgeous. Yeah, this is beautiful. Look at that. It's very snug on your masculine wrist. Uh-oh. And here we go. We're going for, oh shit, he's got a chrono stop. Holy smokes. That, you know what? Does anybody look? I have an orange seconds hand on my Milgauss, but I have to say, whenever you see an Omega with an orange, it reminds you of Ultraman and all that stuff. But look at that. Now it's on the Milanese bracelet. Do you have any information on this particular model? 68, it's a 145,009. Very close to another model of theirs, right? The 865 movement. Yeah, that was a tough one too. That was a keeps a licking and keeps on ticking. This is absolutely okay. Sam led consulting. He wins. Omegasm. Sheen, aren't you so disappointed that I didn't come up with that? That's usually my job, and you win. Shane McGee from Isabel and Shane. Thank you, Isabel and Shane. Go Dirk. Thank you so much for the €5.99. Thank you so much. We are really enjoying this amazing collection. Look at that. And it's not done, kids. It's not done. Oh, he's got a baby Proploff. This is the baby Proploff. Look at that. Oh man. See, listen. If the Ploprof is not your cup of tea, if it's too big, if it's too crazy, if it's too weird, if it's too wacky, if it's too wild, if it's too much, it's too much Omega, too much for you, then maybe this is the one for you. Because look at this. It's got all the bells and whistles. It's got all the history, all the great shit. But it doesn't have the size and the arrogance that maybe a Proplof has. Ploprof. I always say it wrong. Let's see. This is the 1660250. The baby Proprof. Look at that shark mesh bracelet. Yeah, that's technically what it's called. This thing is absolutely your collection is through the roof, dude. Oh man. You are definitely. This is Thomas's collection, just so you all know. So all know. Because everybody sent me emails yesterday. So just to live, if you're late to the show, I know the maestro was holding court. I know. Good boys and girls. Good Shabbos Omega porn. It sure is. Yeah, Sam led consulting says I'm not worthy. Bang down to this is one of the most amazing collections in the whole wide world. I'll go back over them for everybody who was late. Right? Yeah, that's unbelievable. Okay, look at this, baby Proplof. Look at that. Oh my God, Chronostop. Oh my God, beautiful. Oh my God, Seamaster. Oh, Mr. Ranchero. I mean, it is. It's the Ranchero without saying Ranchero on it. Pretty much the same watch. And I should keep my mouth shut because everybody's going to want to go out and get a Ranchero now. Oh man, come on. Oh, this is like Omega made a watch for you. This is like oh, we'll get tomorrow, and then they just made it and they put it back for you. Look at that thing, bumper movement, amazing. Look at this. Oh God. Yeah. I'm certainly nowhere in your league at all, my friend. Look at that. You wear your watch very tight, though. Can I say that? It's very tight. Loosen up, pal. Loosen up. You got a great collection. This is one of the most elegant things. Once again, look at that. Look at those. Holy shit. I will ask you, Chris, send me an email and tell me exactly where, like how and where you found each of these, and we'll talk about it on the next show. Really fantastic. Once again, a very tight watch. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. What size is that? That's got to be 34, right? What do we got here? 1943 2165A for the British Civil Service. Uses a 26.5 T3. It's 30 millimeters. Wow. Yeah. A little small for your manliness, but what size wrist do you have? Hey man, how big is your wrist? Anyway, wow. Can I just say bravo to that amazing list? That was absolutely incredible. I've got more. I've got more in the house. I'm going to present it, right? Hold on one moment, please. Share screen, window, boom. We got a face shot. He said, here's my face shot, so I'm going to share it, right? All right, look at that. Boom. This is Sam Led Consulting. Everybody now knows what he looks like. And I've got his name on the thing, and there he is, right? Sam Led Consulting. Nice smile. Look at that. What? I don't know what that is. What is that? See attached. See attached. Sam. Is there anything attached? There's nothing attached, but I think there's another photograph. I will find it. Well, Sam Led Consulting. Oh, fuck me. Wait till you see this one, kids. Get the lube ready. Get it? You ready? You ready for it? Whoa, Chris P. Ooh. I mean, God, everybody with their manly wrists. My God. I feel like such a girly man, even though I have some hairy paws too. But look at this beautiful GMT Master. Wow. First of all, can I say how beautiful this lighting is and the photography on this? I mean, that is absolutely unbelievably beautiful. Sam Led Consulting says it's an Alpina Star. I know you sent me another email. It was 2 of them, so I'll get to it. It's an Alpina Star Timer. Look at that. Look at this thing, man. Holy shit. That is a piece that I'm sure a lot of people have been dying over, right? Oh, and now I got a great picture of Sam Led Consulting's shot. His Alpina Star Timer. Here it is. And here's the great shot. I just wanted to see his handsome model face because he's that handsome. He also models on the side. It's a part-time job. He works for Elite Models. He's available for print, commercial, and pinups. Available. Look at this beautiful thing. Wow. Who doesn't love a chronograph? Doesn't everybody just love a chronograph? Holy shit. Oh my God. Wow. Easy says the pip isn't lines up. Ah, shut up. YouTube definitely capped the send over. Same 200 people. Hey, man, Ray wasn't sent over. Ray. Where are you, Ray? Ray. Where art thou, Ray? Yeah, he sends when he's done with his sermon, he sends everybody over. 208 people in the room. I can't thank you enough. We sang a couple of songs. We looked at a lot of watches. We talked about this, that, and the other. Look at this beautiful thing. Holy crap. He's also got a manly wrist. Loving these hairy wrists tonight. A lot of men in the room. God damn it. Fantastic. Sam Led Consulting. He's an ADHD coach and writer. ADHD. I wish I had that. I only had that once. The one time I tried Adderall. Because I used to have this customer who came in who I just thought was on a lot of blow. I thought he did a lot of cocaine. And he was wired like a fucking atom bomb. And he told me, no, I'm on Adderall. I was like, oh, why? Because it's the greatest thing in the whole wide world. You get so much focus and it's amazing. You can zero in on what you're trying to do. And I was like, oh, so he said, let me give you a couple of them. He gave me like 4 of them. But I'm pussy and I'm really scared. So one day I said, oh, I wanted to work on some music. I said, maybe my problem, I get distracted easily. So I took a half of one and cleaned the entire house, wrote a song, did all the music for it, did all the stuff, and it wound up being the first single from, and I did it in about 25 minutes. It was the craziest thing. So I don't have ADHD, but I would like to, I'd flush the rest of the Adderall down the toilet because I would so get addicted to that. I mean, I'm so sorry. You know what I bought today? I bought a French press today. I never had a French press because I'm an espresso guy, but I got to say this. I've been enjoying the Julius Meinl from the beautiful and talented Michaela from Watch Fashion Police. And my grinder is not giving me the espresso roast that I desire. So I said, you know what? I'm not doing this coffee any justice. It's just not getting the same kind of froth and crema that it deserves. So I said, I'm going to French press it because I only have a grinder that just does bullshit. I made the most delicious French press coffee today. I was in IKEA. And it was like a $6.99 French press. I was like, I want that. And you know what? Very nice. It's kind of a large coffee for me. I don't usually drink coffee that large. Uh, Kieran Kelly was sent over from Who Needs a Drink. We got Travis Watts, Danny Gutierrez. Where's Ray Ray? Never came over. Never came over. Well, Ray, you're out, buddy. You're out. Easy wants to know if I saw The Gilded Age. You're obsessed. I saw the first season, and I was sharing passwords with my sister. I don't have their new password, so I haven't seen anything on HBO for a while. Yeah, I do. I saw the first one. Did you say it was much better than Downton Abbey? I love Downton Abbey. Everybody loved Downton Abbey. But then, like um, everything else, like all those shows, they last too long. The British shows generally that went longer than it should have. And Ricky Gervais is the only guy that knows how to make series. He makes 2, maybe 3, and he says goodnight. Like I loved Catastrophe. That was one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. They made it to 4, and it could have gone on longer, but it's great that it didn't. Sharon Horgan and Rob Delaney, hilarious, and the beautiful Princess Leia. He was in it too. Carrie Fisher. It was great. It was absolutely great. Easy says I use Braun to grind. I have Brown. It's actually Brown. Like Ava Brown. I have a Braun somewhere, but I can't find the lid. I have the actual really good one, but I can't find the thing that you press down that grind. I can't do it. So I went and I bought like a shitty Hamilton Beach, and it's not doing the coffee the way I want it to. So it's just not doing it. Yeah. So hey, it's almost Danny Gutierrez. Bye, doing great on the weeklies. Well, it's because you guys are here. Thank you so much. Like I said at the top of the show, before the cavalcade, I said, listen, I'm very lucky that this last week this is the best week we've had. Best viewership, best super chats, best everything. And it's been fantastic. And I can't thank you enough. That's all because of you. I'm not planning out what to say anymore. I was doing that the first week, and I think I was boring the bejesus out of you. So you know what? Now, taking questions, super chat me away. That's where the conversation is going to go, and fantastic. And we're going to do a quiche tonight. So here's my 3 questions, right? Wait, let me get to Tobster McDonkey because I got to get some Republican time here. Okay, look up London Grammar for amazing female vocalist Hannah Reid. She'll have you crying like a little baby and make your hair stand up. Neck hairs, okay. I trim them though because I'm a hairy bastard. So he needs to go. London Grammar. I will look that up. Roy the Tiger says that Linda Ronstadt was the model for Princess Leia. Linda Ronstadt. Listen. She was maybe one of the most mega rides in the history of mega rides. Remember when that picture of her with the I'm gonna find it. Hold on. I'm gonna find this picture. And I know I don't have a horse in the race. I don't. Man, she's gorgeous. But gay dudes know what great looking chicks look like. She was a sexy little minx. So cute. So let's look at this. Look at this thing. Oh man, this is the picture I'm gonna find of you. I want you to see it. She was so beautiful. Look at this thing. Look at her. Will this go nice and large? Look at that. She one of the most beautiful creatures you've ever seen. She was absolutely gorgeous. Oh man. She's got some disease that she thought she had Parkinson's, but it turns out it's something worse. Oh boy. And she's probably 82. David Soul is dead. Paul Michael Glaser is 80. Everybody's 80. How did these heartthrobs and beauties, all the rides from Cheryl Ladd and Farrah Fawcett is dead? I mean, what the fuck happened? It's like I went to sleep and I woke up 30 years later. I mean, it's really, really, really terrible. Anyway, she's gorgeous. So, okay, ready for this? Quiche of your choice. I'll mail it out. I'll make it Sunday night, late. Put it in the fridge, and I'll mail it out Monday. But you have to be in the US. I will figure something out for non-perishables, but this is perishable. I have this special box. It's got a little CO2 box, frozen CO2, so I can put it in there, wrap it up nice, zip it up, boom, next day air. I don't know about Canada. So I'm going to say, okay. 'Cause I don't know. Can I send stuff to Canada? Sure, right? Probably. Well, let's see what happens. If you win and you don't get it, we'll figure something else out. So here's my quick questions, right? You ready? Are you ready? They're very quick. Whoever gets all three correct right off the top gets the quiche, and then we'll have a conversation of what you want in it. Okay? 3 questions that I've all said on the show. I've all said it. Of course, one of them's got to be my cat. How old is Laverne? How many albums have I made with my band Hitman? And what film have I said is the greatest film ever made? Go. I'll wait. Whoever gets it first. You got to be in the same, you got to all be in one thing. Okay, you're already wrong. All 3 questions have to be in one message. All 3 answers. Don't just do it because then I can never count it. That's that simple. Oh, no. Nobody got it yet. Oh, boy. Nobody yet. This has to be the gayest competition ever. Oh, no. I've seen the gays. Can I tell you? You don't want to know. Paul and I walked into a bar in Paris one night, and I saw the gayest competition ever. And we ran like little girls. It's a Quiche question. It's not an anal contest, or it's not that gay. Oh, boy. Is nobody getting a quiche? I've said all 3. I've said it of all 3 questions. I've said the answers. Oh, no. How? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Well, how do I entertain you? Should I put some watches up? But I have to watch the ticker. These are easy, weren't they? They were easy. I've said them multiple times. No. No. We're all failing. You are. The last time you got it all like lickety split. I mean, I could go easier, right? Okay, how about this? How about this? Okay, since nobody's getting it, right? I'm going to write a number. I'm going to write a number from 1 to 50. Right? And whoever gets this number, forget it. Forget that. It's not working. I'm going to write a number on a piece of paper, right? I'm going to write a number. And whoever gets it first wins the quiche. 1 to 50, go. Because none of you got that right. Nope. Nope. There's 171 in the room. Somebody's going to get it. The number from 1 to 50. 1 to 50. 1 to 50. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Come on. Come on. Wow. I picked a good one, huh? I definitely did. I haven't seen it yet. I might have to go through this because they're moving so fast. Wow. I made this so easy, it's impossible. 1 to 50. Oh, so close. So many. Chris Clue says he never thought he'd be so excited about a quiche giveaway. Comes with free anal. Boy. Wow. No, come on. Oh, that's a great one. Oh, man. So many have been so close, but nobody has actually said this number yet. How the hell is that possible? It is the gayest competition ever. Oh, Galaxian motherfucker. Let me just make sure. Everybody stop. You can stop now. That's the first one I saw. I'm just going to go through this really quickly to make sure that that's correct. Okay. Okay. So you can stop now. Galaxian. I want to make sure nobody else had it because it's the first one I saw. It's the first one I saw. Just want to make sure it is the first one. I am just going to make sure that it is correct. If anybody else says they did it first, if anybody else said they came up with 31 first, that would be great. Nope. 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 Oh, you guys, so many people. Nope. 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 Double checking. I'm just want to make sure. Nathaniel says the answer is 42. Incorrect. I want to make sure you're right, buddy. I want to make sure it's you. And wow, this went on for quite a while. Okay. Galaxian, you are the winner, my friend. So now I can go to the bottom of the chat. Make sure I didn't miss any super chats. Congratulations, Galaxian, you jammy git. I love a good quiche. Yeah, no other 31. Thanks for checking that, everybody. Apparently. Who wins the vintage Omega? Oh, man, does that not make you want to go like on all the sites and just go scoop up all the really old Omegas? Because that's the thing. They made so many different watches and so many different, all the bumper movements, so many, and their movements are so beautiful. They were so gorgeous. The vintage watches are beautiful. I showed everybody the Enicar last night. Everybody saw the 1953 Speedmaster calendar. That Enicar, for all you Enicar guys, I know you all sent me some emails about it. Sheen, just for you've seen Paul's Enicar. Box and papers, man. 1965. It was bought by and it was not his uncle, it was his grandfather. Came over from Fano, Italy to see the new baby, went to a jewelry store, which I have pictures of in the box, and it's got his box and papers from 1965. I mean, unbelievable. Enicar, it's gorgeous with a red date window. It's so fucking beautiful, that watch. I mean, I want to start collecting Enicar and old Omega because they're just so beautiful. So here's the deal. You can either say it in the chat, Galaxian. First of all, Galaxian, can you please tell me where you reside? Where are you? Where are you? Can you come in the chat and tell us exactly where you live? Sam Led Consulting. Dirk, you must have that dude on with the Epic Omega Collection to interview him. Yeah, definitely should. Where are you? GLA. What does that mean? GLA. What does that mean, GLA? Is that an airport code that I don't know? GLA. No, don't say Australia, bro. I told everybody, don't play. Scotland. Oh, he's in Glasgow. Fuck. What do I do with you now? Oh my God. My YouTube is glitching? I don't know. Is it? I hope not. Glasgow. Dude, I said, how can I send you that? That was the rules. How am I going to? I don't know. We're going to have a talk about this. Oh my God. Overnight. I don't know if it's legal to send a quiche. All right. I'm going to look into it. How about that? I'm going to look into it. I mean, you won. I said don't do it. I told you the rules. But what I'll do is Monday morning, I will go to 2. I'll go find out. I've sent shit all over the place. So let me see. Let's not take it away from Galaxian, even though he didn't play by the rules. And that's fine. It's fine. I'll see if it's possible. And then listen, once I know, it'd have to be overnight. Listen, we can send overnight things. I just don't know if it's like insanely expensive or it's going to get caught in customs. It's not a thing. It's it's perishables and it's going to have a cryo pack in it. So listen, here's what I'm going to do. Monday morning, I'm going to make all the inquiries that I need to make. And if it isn't possible, you'll win something else, and then we'll do the quiche thing again, but for USA, Canada people only, please. So I'm sure we could come up with another fun little thank you gift to send to Galaxian, who's in Glasgow, though he's not supposed to be. He's supposed to be here. It doesn't mean I don't love you, and thank you so much. You know, Danny Gutierrez says it's food. Yeah, I know. See if someone in the watch community is traveling to Glasgow. Hey, that's another thing too. If anybody's on their way to Glasgow, let me just tell Tim, right? He's probably going there, right? Timmy. Hey, Timmy. Timmy's on now. It's 7:00. Tim, are you going to Glasgow for any reason? Yeah, so we'll find that out. But anyway, this was a lot of fun tonight. Thank you so much. Thanks to Asheen for sending over 100 and 200 people, because I had 68 or 70 in the room, and then all of a sudden it was 250, 260. So, listen to that. Nathaniel Hannon says you can't send dairy to Scotland internationally, full stop. Okay, listen, what was the film? Here's the answer. She's 14. The 3 albums: Hitman, Vivis Machina, Destroy All Humans, and The Wizard of Oz. I didn't say it was my favorite. It is, though. Sunset Boulevard in that. But what did I say was the greatest movie ever made? And I think it is. I think it's the greatest achievement in Tom Rogers. That's going to be a tart quiche when it arrives. It's going to be a dead quiche when it arrives. That's what's going to happen. Galaxian, Dirk, 10 euros. Dirk, you're too kind. I'd like to gift to your local food bank. Thank you. Hey, I'll just put it towards shipping. Okay, something else will come your way. Do me a favor, dirkkennedy@icloud.com. Send me an email. We will open up a dialogue box, and we'll come up with something fantastic for you, because you deserve it, and you are a gentleman and a scholar. Sam-led consulting. It will be penicillin quiche when it arrives. Yes. It's really ugly with all that cream and cheese. Even if you've left quiche in the refrigerator too long, oh man, it's life on Mars. Life on Mars. Andrew Wilkowicz, Canadian $2. Great show. Dirk, upvote. Yeah, please upvote. Listen, like I said a million times. Bashers, Dirk Weekdays. I'm doing it on my own on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays. And we got Watch Fashion Police on Mondays with the lovely Michaela and the maestro Oisin O'Malley. And Oisin and I do Wednesdays Classic Bashers together. He didn't do it this week because he's busy, because he's making content for you. But for the most part, it is the old gang. It is the Jerry Lewis, Dean Martin hour. Yeah. So please upvote and get that algorithm going. Super chat if you like, if you can. If you can't, I still love you anyway. Appreciate it. But remember, the all the chats that you guys have been like gold, comedy gold, and conversation gold, because you've been taking me to directions that I didn't think I would go. And that's what I love most about when you guys hit that chat button, because we're going directions. Today we talked about Classic Omega, talked about David Soul. We had a great time. Thank you so very, very much. DirkKennedy@icloud.com. Send me your wrist shots, and I will feature them on the next show. Give me a little bit, be like Tom, and give me all the information. Because listen, I know a lot about Omegas, but like some of these crazy old movements, I don't know them, and I want to know. I want to know what they are. And the other brands, I don't know a hell of a lot. Omega just happens to be my barnyard. So thank you so much. Conair, love you too, buddy. Easy E. Ush has 3 terabytes of stuff to get through. Yeah, because he's freaking shot everything. He shot the whole world. He went around the world. He's got movies ready for you guys. Give him some time. He needs time to create the epic that will be Vienna, Ireland, wherever else he went. Amazing shit. Everybody, thank you so much. I didn't miss anybody in this. Blackbird, Night Dirk, great show. Thanks. Great show, you guys too. And the quiche thing. Listen, Galaxian, congratulations. We'll get you something. DirkKennedy@icloud.com. Send me your wrist shots. And Galaxian, please send me an email so I have it, so we can talk about what to do for you. My niece lives in London. Maybe I can figure something out. Okay, not so bad. Ciao for now, kids. Love you all. I'll see you Monday with Watch Fashion Police with Mr. O'Malley and the beautiful Michaela de Chatillon. And we'll see you then. And I'll be back Dirk Weekdays on Tuesday. Wrist shots. Get them to me. Let's feature them. Love you all. Happy weekends. Have a great one.